I'm back. It's supposed to be anyway. Oh, good. I have internet once again. Good to know. So Vegas was a success. So now I'm animating an intro bit for that little piece. This is pretty cool. So this will ramp up over 840 frames. You think those 60 frame renders were taking a while. Now we're going to start doing some heavier shit here. So what I did is I modeled up the kind of cube. So if we go into Live Viewer, undock that shit. This will play back really slow and weird, and as a matter of fact, you might not even hear it properly, but you're gonna... There we go. Let me shut the sound off. So if I play this at a slow sample rate, it should look pretty cool. So this is how the track is going to start up. Well, it's supposed to be how the track starts up. Yeah, very slowly. It's not playing real time, but the cube, this will be cool. Then they meet in the middle and head down. So this will be the opening for the black light sequences. So this will be pretty fucking rad, I think. That's going to be a lot of fucking frames. I should do it really low quality just to try it. Because that's going to be a lot of frames. That's going to be not an overnight render, but it'll probably take an hour to render that out. Let me get back to frame 840 here. So I don't need to animate anymore, so I can probably get out of that mode. Here we go. You save this. Yeah, it's... Oh, right. My net render is down because I'm a fucking idiot. Oh, look at that. It all just detected them again. Yeah, this will take a while to render. So what I'll do then is I'll lock the res. So what am I looking at? Yeah, like 4 seconds a frame times 800. That would be a long, long time. So we can do a rough. Let's just try. This will be gross, but matter of fact, let's do 5 samples instead of. Okay. So that obviously takes less than a second to render that. So let's fucking do this. I'll just try it, 1920 by 1080. I found a really weird bug with Vegas too. It's probably just my video cards, but current frame 0 to 844 frames. This is gonna suck. Save. So let's go into oh my god. Oh, it's a good thing I saved it. Something happened. Let's see. It's probably my fucking net render daemons shouldn't have booted the way they did. That's okay though. Alright. Let me just shut this off for a sec. Make sure my animation is working. Okay. Export. Oh, no. You look in here. 0 to 844. And we're going to go in here and go 5. Okay. Export to ORBX. There we go. No, Microsoft. Blacklight. Blacklight tube build, we'll call it. Tube build. Yeah. So that'll rocket through it. So now it's not even a question of finishing the scene. Once I have the ORBX file done, then I can do whatever. So that's like something I'd send off to a farm. Like anything over 1,000 frames. It's kind of heavy. But we can maybe find a happy medium here. Vegas worked really good, by the way, for frame counting. Okay, cool. So I should have all my frames here. Yeah. This renders fast, so I'll just keep it at really low just to test it, make sure my timing's right, which it should be. 1920 by 1080. Okay, now we'll just make a... Why do I keep doing that? 2017 final range, blacklight. Okay, so we'll rename that. New folder, blacklight, tube grow, or tube build, rather. Batch rendering, 800 frames. Please be gentle. Backlight. This is how I should have done it before. To build. Plus F, no subframes. Output folder. The blacklight. To build. Start. Okay, it's not brutal. I mean, it's doing it. It's actually pretty fast. So I can at least sketch out decent renders. Holy shit. But my frame sampling sucks. Alright, okay, I can work with this. So I just cut my render time down big time just by not doing ridiculous beauty renders. So let's pop over to Vegas. This is the duration where I want that to happen. There's no video. Okay. No, still going. Jesus Christ, my tubes haven't even made a left-hand turn yet. Let's go. Might not look that bad with all the noise, but it could be better. Yeah. Fucking tubes. Well, we're using Vegas to put together comp clips that have been retimed to the audio. So on the final output won't be Vegas, but just for getting shit in order, Vegas is a little bit better. So let me ignore this shit, and then so here we want to start with like something stupid. Do they have a media bin or something? I thought there was one. Isn't there like a media bin or something? View. Window. Media manager. It's not installed. Okay, well, fine then. Be that way. Let me just try this then. See, because now if I go into my final renders, blacklight, and then just say pick something like quarter rotate, that'd be a good one. Oh, project media. It's quarter scale. Okay, I can use that. So now you can stretch it to fit beats perfectly, which is kind of what you wanted, right? So instead of absolute frames, you can go measures and beats. So here, you know, you can go to your quarter notes, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So matter of fact, let me look at my grid here. So properties, so you say ruler, 128.4, measures and beats. Yeah, let's just start all new projects with that. Snapping. Snap to grid, all right. So now if I just copy this over, like I don't have to fucking dick around with timing or nudging frames. See, it just does it for you, and then you can compensate that frame. Now here's where I had a problem. I couldn't get the video preview to work. Because and this is really weird. I've never actually noticed this before, but I'm like fucking freaking out trying to get the video preview to work. So when you put your thing there and you just start nudging, you see it, but then it disappears as soon as you stop moving it. But if you add an overlay, like a grid, it starts to work. It's so fucking stupid. So it's got to be like some DirectX problem. So now that lines up perfectly. So I could probably get away with doing a lot of this track done. Oh, it's almost finished. What are we at? Oh no, it's not even close to finish. Wait, what frame is it on? 690. Okay, it's close. So Vegas is good for proofing this stuff and then spitting it out. But it all depends on how it's going to export it too. But exporting lossless, it should be fine. Like if you just export like a frame by frame AVI uncompressed or something. So now we can start dicking with shit. How did I get into that media bin? Oh yeah, Explorer, right. Okay, so I want half rotate. I think. Is that... No, you have to do this like this. Okay, quarter scale. That's so annoying. Doesn't even default you to the last folder you used. That's fucking stupid. Half rotate. Quarter rotate. Yes. Quarter scale, which I think I had, yeah. 2 build, not yet. Light scale, quarter light scale, that's what I want. Tools. This is like the worst program to use, but it's like I said, the subframe sampling when you're stretching clips is a fucking godsend. Oh, you can build dynamic RAM preview. That's fucking amazing. Import media. Now I want to do some halves. Panel rotate. That's the big one with the thing that has to get re-rendered at some point. Open sequence. Okay. Quarter scale, half scale. I think I don't have that one, no. Okay. And then real-time render. Yeah, I trust that. The fuck? Yeah, import media and panel rotate. I think I did that one. Huh, no I didn't. Oh, right. Dude, it's an image sequence. Oh, you motherfucker. Same thing with this. You have to take out that stupid fucking thing. That's annoying. All right, so is 2 build done? Almost? Yeah, it's finished. So this is going to be the big test on an 844 frame long render. 2 build. You cocksucker. .800 files have to get renamed. Awesome. Time to bust out that fucking thing again. Hang on. I'll do it real quick. Hang on. I left an underscore in. I shouldn't have done that. Hang on. Downloads. Download. What did I call it? It was like no installer or something. It's a zip file, wasn't it? BRU no install. There we go. Do that. BRU. (64-bit). I'll throw that on my desktop, actually. There we go. Sorry. Okay, so let's go to our... I know. Oh, well, at least I have this fucking thing now. Boom, look at that. I remembered it. Okay, so blacklight to build. Let it fucking sit there and figure it out. Tube build underscore, assuming I'm gonna have like 5,000 frame long sequences, which I'm probably not. It's fine. Rename. Done. 845. Okay, done. Import media. Blacklight. Open the sequence. 60 frames per second. Okay, so it should fit perfectly in there. Oh my God, look at that. Okay, so then what I need to do is add a 2-beat drop there. Group take switches. Don't loop it. Oh, I have to go to my grid, preferences, fucking properties, ruler, beats per measure 8. Apply. There we go. It's weird. Why isn't it showing bars and beats? Shouldn't it not do that? Hang on, let me make sure my snapping. Ruler format, grid spacing, ruler marks. No, we want quarter notes, right? That's the problem. Okay, so audio, if I say it's 128 BPM, beats per measure 4, because it's fucking EDM and it's not that complicated. And then here, it's an 8th note, so grid spacing, 8th notes. There you go. Now we're gonna do a quarter rotate clip, which is just gonna be this little guy. And that's our drop. Okay, this is the first time I'm seeing this, so this should be funny. Ah! With my loop on. Try that again. Let me do this. Clean it up. You know what? So instead of doing that, let's do a let's build a dynamic preview here, just so it doesn't skip frames or anything. Preview, best, full res, at 60 frames, tools, build dynamic RAM preview or whatever. Is it here? Yeah, Shift B. Is that gonna work? What? That's all the time you get for a dynamic RAM preview when you have fucking gigabits and gigabits of RAM? There's got to be a preference for that. Preview, dynamic RAM preview. Yeah, only use 200 meg out of the 31,000 you have. I'll add a couple fucking zeros to that. I don't give a fuck. Let me save this actually in case it decides to take a shit. It is Sony after all. Final renders, new. Black. I'm just using the demo here. I got a trial for like 7 days or some shit. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, you build that dynamic preview. Oh, careful, you're using too much RAM. Plus, I think maybe you could cheat that shitty render quality with oh, that's all I get? And I'm out of RAM. Yeah. Oh, that's Vegas for you. Matter of fact, I shouldn't have built a RAM preview. I should have fucking, let me do this. Let me just export it, lossless. And then I can test it on my map. Fuck you. Quit hogging all the RAM. No. Lag. Continue using trial. Initializing GPU accelerated video processing. Wow. You know what? I think I might have seriously fucked up my page file. I think I did. Yeah, so apparently loading in 2 gigs of RAM into fucking Vegas dumps it to your fucking page file and fucks everything up. There's probably no way to flush that too. Memory, let's see. Cinema 4D's fucking using a couple gig. Vegas isn't even touching anything because it's having a hard time starting because it's fucking Vegas. Startup memory. Yeah, 31 gig, really? That's it. Committed. Cached. Doesn't like that. That's probably fucking killing a ton of shit. Gonna kill that again. Jeez, are you serious? What's all this fucking shit? I gotta get rid of so much of this crap. Yeah. I blew it. Vegas VST. Vegas error reporting client. Definitely don't need that. Vegas Pro. There we go. What CPU was what? Continue using trial. Yeah, right. I see what you did there. Yeah, I gotta reboot. Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna reboot. Reboot. I'll be back.